Can Beam Minerals natural supplements help you overcome tiredness? Yes. If you experience tiredness regularly, chances are you're experiencing the effects of mineral depletion. There's actually a phrase for it coined by the World Health Organization. It's called the hidden hunger. Let me paint this picture for you. Your body is made up of 37 to 150 trillion cells. In fact, every part of your body is made of cells, and the fact is that every cell is fueled by minerals and amino acids. Without the proper mineral fuel, your cells struggle to generate the energy to fulfill their intended purpose. A cell without necessary minerals generates only 1/12 of the amount of energy that it could generate if it had the necessary elements available. So imagine that a light in your house with a dimmer switch, and now you dim that dimmer down to half. That's how most of us are operating. Biologists agree that most modern humans have only about 30 to 40% of the minerals in their system that they need to operate at an optimal level of energy production. Think about it. Out of your 37 trillion cells, a large percentage are only generating a portion of the energy you need to function. No wonder you're tired. So the cool and amazing thing is that providing minerals to your body in a bioavailable format can be like turning up the dimmer. How cool is that? But that tricky word bioavailable is the key. It's not only about ingesting minerals, it's about using minerals that your body can actually digest, absorb, and assimilate into the cells. So let's say you go out to your pharmacy and get a bunch of minerals, say potassium, calcium, magnesium, maybe some zinc and selenium. They're probably mostly pills, and maybe there's some powders or flavored drinks as well. First, you have to add those to your daily regime, and that can be tiring in itself. But here's the thing. For these pills, powders, and flavored drinks to be utilized by your body, they first have to get completely digested. Most of these kinds of mineral supplements you buy in this form are made from rocks, shells, bone, things your natural human digestive tract is not well versed in digesting. So sadly, you took all that stuff, but only about 10 to 12% of it ever gets digested down to the ionic size necessary for absorption in your GI tract. But let's be optimistic. Let's say that 12% is completely digested, and now you have elements to absorb. So this depends on the health of the gut lining and the available receptor sites for these specific elements. So ultimately, a much smaller amount gets absorbed actually into your bloodstream. And let's again be optimistic and say 10% gets absorbed. So now you have some beneficial minerals then absorbed into your bloodstream. Finally, these minerals have to get into your cells. That's called assimilation. So the zinc pill you just took requires digestion. It has to be broken down into its ionic components, then absorbed into your bloodstream, and only about 10 or 12% ever gets broken down that far. So once it's broken down, it requires a healthy gut microbiome so that you can absorb the zinc into your bloodstream. And depending on the lining of your gut, some smaller portion of the zinc will be absorbed. So the bioavailability of the zinc relies upon your body's ability to digest, absorb, and assimilate that zinc. So what's the solution? Beam Minerals plant-based fulvic substances. They offer an extremely bioavailable form of all the minerals you need to support energy generation in your body. First, the fulvic molecule itself includes 70 plus minerals, all the minerals you need. And second, the minerals already are in an ionized state. That means they're completely dissolved and require no digestion at all. So your body gets to skip that step of the process entirely. That means 100% of the mineral content in Beam Minerals is available to your body. How cool is that? In addition, because the fulvic molecule is something called a flavonoid. It provides the transportation for all of those minerals into your cells where they can actually make a difference. The difference is that you begin feeling better.